Yo guys, what's going on? It's Shane and I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to show you how to set up AdGuard Home on your Raspberry Pi. It should take under 5 minutes to get everything up and running. One of the things I will let you know first though before we continue, you will need to have a static IP set on your Raspberry Pi. I'll have links down in the description to a couple articles that you can follow on how to get that set up. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump over to the computer and then I will show you how to get everything up and running. So first we'll just want to go ahead and head over to the AdGuard Home GitHub page. And then if we scroll down to the bottom, in the middle, there is an automated install script. So we'll just go ahead and copy that. And this is where you can keep up to date on what changes were made. You can download new releases and just stay up to date and kind of see what's going on. Report bugs if you find any, etc. So you will need to SSH into your Raspberry Pi. I am assuming that you have already flashed and installed an operating system on your Raspberry Pi. And then once you do that, you'll need to know the IP address of your Raspberry Pi. And you just need to use an SSH client to get into it. You can use PuTTY. I just use Windows Terminal now, but PuTTY works just as well. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and size this up for you guys. And then we'll just go ahead and SSH into that device. So I have Ubuntu installed on my Raspberry Pi. All right, perfect. And now that I am in, what I'm just going to do real quick, I'm just going to run an update because as you can see, I do have some. So I'll just clear this out and I'll do a sudo apt-get update. And this is the same command if you're running Raspberry Pi OS. They're both based on Debian, so it should work just fine. And then next I'll just run sudo apt-get upgrade. I just did the up arrow there to go back to my previous command, and then I just swapped it out. Let's say yes. All right, and now that that's done, all we'll need to do is just paste in that install script that we grabbed earlier. You will need curl installed on your Raspberry Pi in order for this to work. If you don't have it installed, you could just run sudo apt install curl, and that'll go ahead and install it. As you can see, I already have it. So we'll just go ahead and paste this in, and then it'll go ahead and download the package. And then run everything, and it is now ready. So what we can do is we can just go ahead and go to the IP address of a Raspberry Pi at port 3000. So I'll just go ahead and click on this, and this will take us to the install page. We'll go ahead and click get started. And then for the admin interface, we're going to go ahead and choose our interface. I'm using Ethernet. So once that's done, we'll just go ahead and click next. We'll create a username and password. And then now that that's done, it'll actually tell you how to set it up on quite a few different devices. I'm going to show you how to do it on Windows once I get this set up. And then we'll just go ahead and click next and then open dashboard. So now we'll no longer need port 3000. It'll go ahead and just run on the standard port. So you can just do your IP address and it'll take you to this page. We'll go ahead and log in. And then we are in. Everything is set up. I'm actually setting this up as a backup AdGuard server in case my main one goes down. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. So to do it on Windows, what we'll go ahead and do is we'll just go ahead and right click on the Windows icon right here, do open network and internet settings, go to change adapter options, then right click on your Ethernet or your Wi-Fi card, whichever one you're using for the internet. Click properties and then look for Internet Protocol version 4. Click properties again. And then you're probably going to be checked on obtain the DNS server automatically. Just change this to use the following DNS server addresses. And then if this is your only AdGuard instance, what you'll just do is you'll just put in the IP address of your Raspberry Pi up in the preferred DNS server. So in my situation, my main install is actually on my other Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to go ahead and set that. You would just put the IP address of yours. And then for your alternate, you would just use a backup DNS server. I use Quad 9, so you can just do 9.9.9.9 or Cloudflare says 1.1.1.1. Because I'm setting up this one that I just did as a backup, I'm going to go ahead and set the IP address of that machine. Then we'll go ahead and just click OK. Click close. and then you are all set up. So once you start making requests, it should get forwarded over to this, and then you'll be able to see the logs, and it should automatically just sinkhole any ad servers or tracking domains, anything like that. And that's how to get AdGuard Home set up on your Raspberry Pi. If you have any other suggestions for videos or installs that I should show you guys how to do, make sure to leave a comment down in the description below. And if this tutorial did help you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.